Guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a pregnancy Q&A video. So I'm going to go all into detail about how I found out I was pregnant, my birth plan, and just a couple other questions like symptoms and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get on into it. So the first question is, when is my due date? So my due date is June 12th, which is a little funny because that's my sister's birthday. I hope she comes a little bit early. But we will see. As long as she's healthy, that's all I'm asking for. Next question is how I found out I was pregnant. So I don't really have like a big story about this because I was not feeling symptoms when I found out I was pregnant. I found out I was pregnant at, I believe, 3 weeks and 6 days, so I was pretty early and I just wasn't feeling symptoms yet, and it took me a while to even feel any symptoms. But how I found out was I was taking the line tests. It was like the cheap tests I could buy on Amazon. So they were like not very sensitive and stuff. But I took one of those and there was a slight second line. So then I told Will and he didn't believe it. He thought that like it had to be exactly the same darkness as the other line. So yeah, he didn't think I was pregnant. I was like, no, like if there's any line at all, like I'm pregnant. And he just was not believing me. So we went to the store at night and we went to go get a digital test so then we can know for sure, because it would say not pregnant or pregnant. We came home and we took that, or I took that test, and it said pregnant on it, and it came up so fast, like in less than a minute, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was shocked. And I should have got a reaction video, but I was just like too in the moment and everything. But yeah, I took the test and then I came out here and I showed Will and he was shocked and he finally believed it. But yeah, we are so excited. I was going to tell Will in like a cute way with like the pregnancy test and like some clothes and stuff lined out for when he got home and he would just be surprised. But I was too in the moment and I was just like, I wanted him to know with me. So I did not do that idea, which I kind of regret not doing just because that would be fun to get his reaction. But I'm excited he knew right away, and just so I didn't have to keep it in. Next question is how I told people. So that's how I told Will. I just told him right away. For like our family and friends, we were going to try to keep it a secret until my first ultrasound, which was 7 weeks, but it was taking longer than I thought. Like the wait was just too long. So I believe I think it was only like a couple days later, maybe like 4 or 5 days later, because I think I told people at like 4 weeks exactly, so a month pregnant. Well, just my close family, just because I didn't want everybody to know yet, just in case anything like happened or anything. I just wanted them to be there for us. So we invited them over for dinner because sometimes we do that. We cook for like my grandparents and my parents and his parents and his brother and my sister. So we invited all of them over, and then and my little brother too. He lives with my parents, so he's included in that. But and his little brother, they're included. But we invited them over. We ate and everything, and then I made cookies for dessert. So I brought them out and I put it in a cute little box. I'll see if I can insert a picture here of what the box said and everything, but it said, "Eat up, everyone. My mom can't be the only one with the belly," I believe. And I had the little pregnancy test in there, which I should have took it before all the cookies were eaten because it looks so cute, but I took it after. So sorry guys, Rocky is just crazy and he is so much. Okay. But yeah, everybody was super excited. People started to cry and they were so excited. So yeah, that's how I told my family. Later on, they were like, we were kind of expecting it. So I guess they were kind of expecting it. But yeah, everybody was so, I believe they were pretty shocked just because like they didn't like really believe it. But yeah, everybody was shocked and super happy. But yeah, that's how we told our close family. For like friends and everybody else that wasn't like close family, we just posted a post about it when we officially found out it was like a girl, and made sure everything was okay at 12 weeks, I think a little bit before 12 weeks, when we finally announced to everybody else, just because we just wanted our close family to know. And then after we found out everything was okay and what the gender was, we told everybody else. So that's how we told everybody. Next question is symptoms. So I don't honestly have too much symptoms. I just wake up like super tired and I'm tired throughout the day. But it's not like too terrible. Like some days it's worse than others where I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want to go home and take a nap. But other days it's like I can deal with this. It's not bad. But yeah, tiredness is definitely probably one of my top ones. Next is like food aversions. I just get like grossed out by food, like food that I used to like. Um, and I just can't eat it. Just like food just grosses me out in general, and it kind of sucks because I like love food, and it's just hard because I used to love food and I used to eat like a lot of the food I liked, and now it's just like it doesn't sound as good, or I just have to force myself to eat it first, and then it's like, okay, this isn't that bad. But that's really hard because I just wish I liked food like I used to. But yeah, that's another top symptom. And yeah, that's really my only symptom so far. I really haven't gotten morning sickness, which I'm so thankful for, because I know for some girls it is bad. And thankfully my mom didn't really get morning sickness, so I think that's why I don't have any. I like just have the food, like food grosses me out, but I never like feel super like nauseous or like feel like I have to throw up. So yeah, I'm super thankful of that. But yeah, that's pretty much all my symptoms. Next question is cravings. So I don't really know if I consider this a craving because I've always liked like hot chips and stuff, but I feel like I'm craving more like spicy foods than like sweet, which is funny because I am having a girl. I forgot to put that in this video, but yes, I am having a girl. But I've heard that if you're having a girl, you should be craving like more sweet stuff. But I feel like it's more spicy stuff for me. But I feel like I've always liked spicy stuff. So I don't know if that's an actual craving or if it's just like what I like to eat. So I don't know. But yeah, I see all these weird pregnancy cravings online and I'm like, how do you guys crave that? Like it's so confusing. Um but yeah, maybe I should do a video of weird pregnancy cravings and then we can see if I actually like those because they do not sound very good. But yeah, let me know if you guys want that video. Okay, so next question is what I didn't expect. So what I didn't expect was just like the food aversions and stuff, just because I've always loved food and I didn't think that would happen. But this is my first pregnancy, so I'm kind of like learning what my body does during pregnancy. And then I am like out of breath a lot, which is weird because even when I walk up like one set of stairs, I'm like, oh my god, I'm out of breath. And then also one thing that I get really sad about is I didn't know we only had a couple ultrasounds. So I've gotten like the confirmation ultrasound and then I got one other one just because my uterus is tilted. I think it's called retrograded. So it's more like straight up rather than tilted a little bit. So they had to do like a belly ultrasound at my last appointment just because they couldn't get the heartbeat with the Doppler, just because it was tilted a little bit like back instead of forward, I guess, I think. So I got to see that and it was literally so cool. But you could barely see her just because it was so like it was the belly one and I was early. But that was so cool and I wish we got more ultrasounds. So I think my next ultrasound is 20 weeks. So I believe that's in like 7 weeks, so like almost 2 months. And just the ultrasounds is the best thing ever. Seeing your baby is literally the best thing ever and I wish we got more of those, but we sadly don't. So the next question is, does baby kick? So I'm only 13 weeks, so I am pretty early. I just got into my second trimester. But I haven't felt any kicks. I feel like gas bubbles down there and I can kind of feel like heaviness. But I don't feel any like kicks yet, like hard like actual kicks. Like the gas bubbles, like they kind of are like confusing because you can't really tell if they're actually like the baby moving or just your body. So that's kind of confusing and I can't wait to actually feel an actual kick so I know what it actually is. But sadly, no, not any kicks. But when we did get our ultrasound, I think it was 11 weeks. And when we had to get the belly ultrasound since the Doppler didn't work, we could see her jumping, and it was so cute. And it's crazy that like I could not feel that in there, but you could see on the screen like her jumping and stuff. It was so adorable. But yeah, I haven't felt anything yet, like officially. um but yeah, hopefully soon. So the next question is the baby nursery. What are you gonna do for that? So I think I'm gonna go with more of like a pink theme since she is a girl. Our walls are like this in her bedroom, so we can't really paint like a wall or anything, but I'm just gonna get like decorations and stuff just to make it cute. But I haven't started any of that yet just because I am early, but I want to start looking at decorations and everything. And once we get all our decorations and the crib and all of that, then I will do a nursery tour. Next question is the baby bump. Do I have a bump? So I have a small bump, if you guys have seen some of my TikToks. Not anything big, just a small little one. Not anything crazy. I feel like you can't really tell I'm pregnant just yet. I'm also wearing like baggy clothes all the time. I never wear like tight clothes, so it's also like I'm not really like trying to like show off a bump right now. But when I do have a bump, I'm definitely gonna wear tight clothes and definitely gonna show it off because I'm so excited to finally get a bump. Um, but yeah, as of now, I don't have a bump. Hopefully in the next like 2 months, because I am 3 months, I believe at 5 months, I should have a bump, hopefully. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Last question is my birth plan. So my birth plan is definitely get the epidural. I do not really want to feel the pain if I don't have to, which I know there's a lot of like controversy with that, but if I don't have to feel the pain, I really do not want to. So I'm gonna get the epidural, hopefully. The bad thing is that I do live an hour away from the hospital, so hopefully I don't get there too late and I can't get the epidural or something, because that is what happened to my sister with her first baby. She arrived too late to the hospital, so she couldn't get the epidural, even though I think she was happy that she didn't get the epidural now. Um, but I definitely want the epidural, so I hope that doesn't happen to me. But yeah, just healthy baby and healthy me. That's really mostly it for my birth plan. I do want to like delay the cord cutting, but other than that, that's really it. I just know I want the epidural. That's all I know for my birth plan so far. But that's gonna be all for this video. Let me know if you guys have any more questions or any more video ideas you guys want me to film. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss any of my videos. And I'll see you guys in my next video.